Last time on the Wildering-camper, you saw us leaving summer well and truly behind us and heading north to colder climates. We crossed from Slovenia to Italy and ended up in Austria for the first time. Morning guys, we are just going to go for a walk now into the little town. We're going to try to film it, but it is pretty snowy, so if it gets a bit wet then we're going to have to put the camera away. The last time we'd been surrounded by this much snow, we were over 2,000 k's away in Scotland. We were intrigued to see how the Austrians felt with this white blanket.
Countryside, the water so I wait up.
Greasing my butter. And not slipping over. The small town of Langenfeld was a cute, colourful collection of houses, covered in snow and Christmas lights.
Do we need to go this far? We do know.
So we just got back from our walk, which was nice. It's quite a pretty town, but very, very cold. And so while Dylan is prepping Nelly to start, I am going to put on a nice hot coffee and warm up. It's probably about the same time that it's going to take to start Nelly.
I sit at the front.
Go. The next stop that we were heading to was purely for comfort. It had been a while since we stayed at a campsite, and we were in dire need of a hot shower, clean clothes, unlimited internet and power. Hey guys, so we are heading into Salzburg now. We're just going to go to another park, which is 15 minutes walking distance from the centre, and then hopefully spend the day walking around, maybe doing a bit of laptop work, hopefully sipping on some mulled wine. Also, today is one of the coldest days that we've had so far. It is a low of -9 and a high of 3, so pretty cold day, so we're all wrapped up. Yeah, hopefully our toes don't fall off and it should be alright.
We're in a car park, cost €10 for 24 hours in Salzburg. Just got really good reviews. Supposedly it's under surveillance, but I just think it's the 1,000 apartments you can see around here. What's up?
We're walking into Salzburg now. Just over there. Salzburg sits just 5 k's away from the Austrian-German border and is a unique combination of scenic alpine landscape and architectural richness, which has led Salzburg's reputation as one of the world's most beautiful cities. As a music centre for centuries, Salzburg was the birthplace of Mozart, whose house is still preserved as a museum. And in the town of Oberndorf, just outside of Salzburg, the teacher Franz Gruber and priest Joseph Mohr came together to turn a poem into a song. A year later, on the evening of the 24th December 1818, Silent Night gets its first performance. The historic centre of the city was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1996. We spent the day walking around our first Christmas markets of our trip, something that is not quite the same in New Zealand, 30-degree Christmas temperatures and all. We got into the festive spirit of mulled wine and sausages, while also taking in the scenery and cold, cold air.
Crazy.
Look at that. Beautiful.
The sleeves in it.
After seeing most of the Salzburg Cathedral and feeling warm enough again to brave the cold outside world, we continued on our Salzburg tour.
Right guys, we're heading back to the van now because we're absolutely frozen. And we are looking forward to dinner.
I didn't get your hopes up, I only had 2 in there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. Salzburg probably would stay along if we had the time.
Or money.
Or money. But yeah, maybe next time we'll come during the summer. Or maybe not when it's like -7.
Like the coldest day.
The coldest day of like the whole week. Or the month.
Yeah.
Or the year.
Chicken.
Only a little bit of chicken though.
Oh, just got back. Bed is out. And we got our own strobe party going on. And our own Glühwein. In our new cups. Cheers.
Would you want some, Tegan?
Yes, please.
Prepared your own one.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, my hands are burning.
Table is set. Chips, chicken and hummus.
Morning team, we survived the -7 night we just had, 7 degrees that is. We just had a coffee and we might look to roll out of bed soon. It's meant to be quite a clear day today actually. Well, I can see it, it is a clear day today. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to go check out some more of Salzburg or what, but it should be pretty cool. Yesterday was quite fun. Drank a lot of Glühwein. Glühwein. And I guess we've sorted out, well, almost sorted out what we're going to do for Christmas. We're going to catch up with some mates for about 5 days, I think.
Yeah,
which should be
really good.
Pretty cool. And yeah, hopefully not have to sleep in a cold van. But yeah, and if anyone's like, I guess if anyone's wondering on the heating situation of the van, if we're not plugged in, it runs off gas, but we're really low on our gas now. Well, not really low, but like,
You gotta be cautious.
I'd rather be able to cook with it than heat us. We just drum with some blankets. But yeah.
After getting out of bed, we realised it was too good a day not to get another look at Salzburg, and maybe even try to drive.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way.
Hey guys, so we've just decided to walk back into town because it's such a nice morning. And you can actually see everything. I think we're going to go get a coffee and then check out some stuff we didn't get to see yesterday.
Cool.
On a very narrow time frame before we have to leave the car park.
Yeah. Rightio guys, we'll see you later.
We took what we hoped was the path that led up Monk's Hill to the great fortress of Hohensalzburg, which looked over the city below, and maybe we'd find space to get a bird's eye view. The path was steep and narrow, but soon we were eye to eye with the fortress. We didn't have enough time to look around inside, but the outside was pretty impressive.
I don't think it's recording.
You don't? We've been trying to fly the drone, but the phone keeps dying because it's so cold. So we don't know if we've got any footage or not. Hopefully we do.
miracle that you and I are finally here.
Yeah, we're just gonna head back to the van now because we're running out of time. Yeah, had a glimpse of the castle, which is cool as well. But that's about it. And then we're gonna give the van just a quick tidy up, and we'll be heading into Germany. Yay! Oh, it's cold. But yeah, that's us. Alright guys, we've just had a nice hot breakfast to warm us up, and we're just doing some final sweeps and cleanups before we head off. We're really close to Germany and we're hoping that it's pretty borderless. We're not going too far in, I think maybe an hour or so up, but it's a beautiful day, so we're hoping that we'll get to see some mountains, if nothing else. Pretty stoked. Apparently it's meant to be pretty sunny all week, so that's really cool. Still very cold though. I think it's meant to be a high of 5 today, so slightly warmer than yesterday, but still feels very chilly. The road to Germany was clear and traffic free, with a few great mountain views and the sun shining in.
Germany, and there was a little bit of a border check. They asked us a few questions, where we come from, where we're going. Standing.
Alright, so we're in Germany. We've got about an hour left on our trip until we get to our chosen car park, which apparently has power, so hopefully that still works and there's a spot for us. I think it's free.
No, it's 25 cents per kilowatt hour.
25 cents per hour.
Kilowatt hour.
Kilowatt hour, which I have no idea what that means. What does that mean?
It means we will be bowling.
Okay, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. We are on our way in the direction of Dresden.
One upstairs.